Real people, real conversations. Dr. Mark Pizzacalla is a senior partner of global accounting firm BDO. Mark is a recognised industry leader and expert commentator and speaker on business and tax issues affecting small and medium-sized businesses. Mark shares some of his thoughts regarding the state of small and medium-sized businesses with Tony Rabah, CEO of the Mail Hub.
It's the toughest it's been probably since 1990, which is when we had the recession we didn't have to have. But I'd say that this is equivalent to that from what, especially in terms of mental health.
Yeah, it's a tough climate. I mean, anybody that's in business is really suffering or feeling some effects.
But especially small business. So if they do have the ability to speak to people, talk to people about their issues, that just gives them a chance to, get stability and clarity around what their problems are and realising that it's, they're not alone. The biggest issue at the moment is uncertainty around the future, right? And what does that mean and what does that look like? And just because we've come out of a pandemic, you can't just flick a switch and pretend the last 2 years haven't happened.
We're looking at clients in a different way today. I think I know each client that I speak to, I'll always ask the question, how are you going? How are things? Not just the financial stuff. We know the financial stuff has not been
flash
what we would like it to be over the last couple of years, but I reckon making sure that people are well mentally.
Yeah, look, as accountants and trusted advisors, they do look to their advisors not just for financial assistance, but also to understand their backstory and what they're going through. And it's a really important role that's been played out in the community by advisors and accountants.
And I think the other thing that we're finding at the moment too with many industries is the uncertainty of what lays ahead. It's creating a lot of anxiety. I was reading a report this morning that Myer had put out around small business anxiety and depression, and the figures are just staggering.
And as we come out of the pandemic and try and get to some level of normalcy, right, there is a cost. There's a financial cost, but there's also a mental cost over the last couple of years, and you can't just flick a switch and pretend that none of that's happened.